A few weeks ago, I attended a conference where I learned many new things. I saw how to take a flat geometric image using an app and turn it into 3D. I learned new techniques to help new teachers in the classroom. Also learned how to motivate those that just don't want to be motivated to do anything. The best thing I learned about was a concept called fill your bucket. Before I get into exactly what fill your bucket is, we need to get real with each other. We need to be very truthful. Many of you, not all, but many of you have been mean, hateful, disrespectful, and downright rude to your classmates and the adults here in the building. Whatever motivates you to be that way, I need you to stop and think what someone else could be going through. Look around. Your classmates could have one or two parents in prison. Some of your classmates have been physically abused. Others have been sexually abused. Some of you are so exhausted when you come to school because the night before you had to take care of your little brother or sister because your parents worked the night shift to put food on the table. Many of you are worried about your older sibling, your brothers or sisters, because they've not been making smart choices and you don't know where they're going to end up and how that will affect you. Some of you have alcoholic parents, and maybe the night before you saw them beat each other up. Guess what, students? Some of the adults in this building have gone through the same things that you have. Did you know the fall semester we had 9 deaths on our campus? 9 of our faculty members lost their mother, their father, or their sister. That's a lot of sadness to be dealing with for one campus. So before you decide to be mean, hateful, rude, and disrespectful, take a moment to think. Will what I'm saying add to the negative environment of these people's lives? The adults here in the building, we know that you go through a lot of negative things. We know life is hard. This may be the only meal that you get today here on this campus. Some of you are more of an adult than the adults that are raising you. And the last thing you want to do when you come to school is listen to the adults here. We get it. You don't trust adults. Let me assure you, the adults in this building are here because they want to take care of students. All of these negative things that are in everybody's lives do not change the fact that when you walk through the front doors of this school, you have a job to do. You are here to learn and make progress each year. You are here to learn to deal with different personalities. We have a lot of them. You're here to have conflict resolution. Not with your fist. Learn to speak. You're here. You have to be here 90% of the time. Otherwise, you're going to be spending your summer with us. You're also here to learn to take a test. Students, I'll let you in on a little secret. There isn't one adult in this building, given the chance, would do away with STAR. It stresses us out. We know it stresses you out. Some of you even throw up before the test. It's that stressful. All of this said does not change the fact we have a job to do. We have to take this test. So I say all of this to tell you why I'm so passionate about fill your bucket. It is so important that we change the negative atmosphere of our campus to one that's positive. Fill your bucket is very simple. It's a way for you to go out of your way to say something kind or do something nice for someone. Kindness costs nothing. No matter how rich or poor you are, you can be kind. When I was at the conference, I was so moved by the gentleman telling us about Fill Your Bucket that I grabbed my cell phone and I sent every single teacher, staff member in this building a text message. 109 people. I was able to communicate and say, have a good day, and I put a silly emoji on it. I thought, oh gosh, they're going to think that I'm crazy for doing this, but it still made me feel good. And in actuality, I got several email responses back saying, thanks for saying that, I needed to hear that. Kindness costs nothing. After the Nutcracker field trip, there were a few 6th graders that came up to me and said, wow, Miss Bindley, thanks for doing that field trip. It was awesome. And I just nodded my head. I couldn't really say thank you back because it meant so much to me that students recognized the importance of saying thank you. That I, again, couldn't speak because I was choked up a little bit and I didn't want to cry in front of a student. I'm being very honest there. So, fill your bucket. During the day, if you go above and beyond, if you say something nice to someone or if you do something kind to that person, let's say a student comes up to me and says, hey, Miss Bindley, I like da-da-da-da-da, fill in the blank. I would in turn take this slip of paper that's in all of your teachers' classrooms. I would fill this out. It says to, and I would fill in the student's name from Miss Bindley. And it says, how you filled my bucket. I would write down what that student did for me. I would then in turn put this form in our makeshift bucket that is in every single teacher's classroom. Again, kindness costs nothing. And I wanted to recognize what a great thing a student did for me. Every Thursday afternoon, we're going to go around and pick all of these slips up from the bucket. From there, we are going to draw 9 students' slips. And those students that went above and beyond and filled someone's bucket, they did the kind act, they're going to earn either a free ice cream or 2 free cookies from the cafeteria. We will announce that every Friday. The bottom line is we've got to change the atmosphere of our campus. We want this to be a campus where we take care of each other. So I challenge you for the next semester, once a day, to fill someone's bucket. You want to freak your parents out? Try to fill their bucket every now and then also. They will greatly appreciate it. Again, fill someone's bucket every day. Thank you.